Okay, so dear Dharma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck hip straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, as usual, we'll take few minutes to understand how this meditation will help for us to develop our spiritual path, and at the same time, why we have to practice this. Because when you understand that little by little, it will help you to bring more and more effort to and put it to your practice. And you can make it more meaningful and you can get the result out of it. Rather than just keep practice. So when it comes to our spiritual path, we all need some kind of development. Sometimes that development not going to become very easy, as you know, when it comes to the truth. Even though it is very simple, it is very difficult to understand or difficult to find. When we look around us, even though we have so much information, even though we have so many religions, even it is a very old, sometimes it is very difficult for us to find exactly what is right. So then it is your responsibility, whatever you practice, you have to find out, is it the right way? And other thing is, most of the time we mostly develop the comfort. And we are in a kind of like a prison and we don't know about it. That is the best prison. If you can put someone into the prison, that if that person doesn't know, it's a kind of like a cage-free zoo. That animal doesn't know they are in a zoo, but it is not the jungle. Sometimes we the same. Our own mindset, our own beliefs hold us to practice certain things, and when we keep practice, we feel comfortable, and out of that comfort, moment by moment, we gain some kind of emotional comfort, and we gain some kind of happiness and satisfaction based with the very conventional level, and we think, oh, my practice is good. But deeply, what we need out of the practice, you have to bring more wisdom and the change to your life. So if there is no change happens in you, then you have to remember that whatever the practice that you do is maybe not the right way or maybe not the right thing. Another thing is, it's about us. When it comes to two people, there's nothing going to be similar. When it comes to the world, each and every person different. So why it is different like that way? Because we all have a history. We come from a certain kind of way that we develop ourselves something. And then suddenly you can't let go it. And there is a reason that you became like this. Just keeping that reason, nourishing that reasons, hold it to that reasons, you can't gain the liberation. So then, are you capable to change that who you are? Because otherwise, most of the time we try to continue and maintain that. So that's why these teachings help for us. That's why the meditation is important for you. Because it gives you an opportunity for yourself to go deeper and change this entire mechanism that happens in you. It deeply because of the way that you have, that your inner behavior, your point of view. Hold it to the same point of view, you can't gain the Dharma. Then what you need to do, you have to let go that your own point of view and recognize what is the Dharma, what is the nature. So in that way, another way, if we put it to very simple thing, changing the attitude. Without changing the attitude, we can't find the Dharma. The attitude, it never just build up overnight. It happens through the culture, tradition, believing, following system, repetition, and things you learn. But by the time, if you look very carefully, certain attitudes you change, like as children. So whatever the attitude as a child, slowly start to change when they become adult. But deeply, that whatever the attitude we hold it to, related to the greed, hatred, and the delusion, and mostly become the same. So then Dharma means it gives an opportunity for yourself to change your attitude. So then out of practicing this meditation, you develop a path to change your attitude. And so look into that. How you behave, how you maintain your life, how you be with others, and deeply with your self-centered mind, how you deal and what you look for. So change your attitude. because the Dharma is there. So Dharma is like the cloth, piece of cloth. Just hanging it there, it's never going to bring a difference to yourself. But that cloth, that garment, if you put it to yourself, then it transform the person to different character sometimes. So then, are you willing to put that cloth on you? Or taking out that whatever the cloth that you're carrying with yourself? So taking out, that means it's kind of like the identity that you always try to represent with the deeper self-centered ideas you carry within yourself, just very limited to your own preparation or your own comparison, your own habitual patterns you build up through your own life, through the past. And can you let go that? Or can you withdraw from it? Or can you divorce from that and look with very clear mind? And when you look into that, you recognize it's a causation, the build up this moment by moment experience. And when it comes to the causation also, two things come together, build up another things, cause and effect. So when the effect comes, for the cause, that effect become the cause. For the cause, it become the effect. So there is no one thing exactly it's going to be that the holding or the cement or the concrete level of existence perform the same. Cause is always cause. No, cause can be the effect for something. So when it comes to that, so whatever we experience come out of many things, and but in the depth, that everything has its own way, and that all related to the change. So if you look very carefully, the very moment that you experience as I am or as self, so the same principle that I am representing many reasons or the many cause, many effect. But if you reverse that all and you recognize that all the cause or all the effect, interdependence, everything change moment by moment. So that principle give you deeper understanding, not to hold it to something. So that is the important part that you have to recognize, or you have to realize yourself, because there's no one to realize that. There's no one to do it for you. So it is the basic duty to do it for you, rather than depending from something or somebody. Because otherwise it's going to become difficult for you by the time. If you always look for something or somebody, then where are it going to go? But the thing is that sometimes we misunderstand in a certain way in conventional life, and we look for the freedom and happiness and satisfaction, and that freedom and happiness and satisfaction, we think when you are capable to go to sleep just by yourself without telling somebody, okay, time to go to sleep. Sometimes you think that is the freedom. And maybe some people believe when no one to wake you up in the morning, wake up, go to school, go to work, do this, do that. And you can wake up whenever the time you want. And sometimes you think that is freedom. And then people settle down with it. But this freedom is more deeper than that. What you mean by freedom? They are in conventional life. And sometimes can become, you can introduce it as a freedom, and at the same time, you can introduce it as a loneliness. When no one tell you to wake up, and maybe no one tell you to go to sleep, invite to sleep. Sometimes people think you are lonely. See, that's the conventional level of understanding. But go into deeper freedom, recognizing it is something. So you have to have certain skills to go into that. So that is what the Dharma brings. So you can develop that skill in many ways. It is not just practicing meditation. No, you in day-to-day life, it's nothing to do with the Buddhism. So rather than labeling this outside face value, if you develop these mental skills, you are capable to go into that freedom. You are capable to change that deeper point of view or your attitude. So the one is how much you can develop the effort in you without becoming a bias, without depending from something. This is the clarity. With the clarity, the effort go towards the truth or the freedom. Are you really putting the effort to find it? Or once you put it, can you maintain it? So look into you. Do you have the effort? Because that is what sometimes keep us pushing towards this samsara. Lack of effort. We think we have it, but if we look very deeply, we don't have sometimes effort to get out of the greed, hatred, or the delusion. We don't have it. We have the effort to do some other things to increase the greed, hatred, and the delusion. But honestly, we don't have effort to go away from the greed, hatred, and the delusion. That is one thing. Another one is the energy. So the energy that you have, do you really can put it to practice yourself, to change your attitude? Or are you putting the energy to maintain your attitude? Look into you. Look. You have to recognize that. Of course, we accept from the outside things with the outside situations, environment, nature. But deeper inside, when it comes to us, our point of view or our attitude, underneath us, deeper in our heart, in the bottom of our heart, we guard our attitude. We keep our attitude. Sometimes we are not ready to change it, but put the effort to do that. Put the effort to put the energy to change your attitude, little by little. No need to do overnight. Little by little, put energy. Another one is the discipline. Third one. Are you capable to have some kind of discipline to change your attitude? Or are you have some kind of discipline to maintain your attitude? Question yourself. Look into yourself. Investigate yourself. Examine yourself. And find out the answer. Just finding out the answer will help you to go to the next level. Effort energy, the discipline that you have. Of course, we all have some kind of disciplines. Of course, we have some kind of effort. We have some kind of energy. But is it to maintain our attitude or the point of view or the character, or to change it? Another one is the wisdom. So wisdom here doesn't mean this conventional level of understanding or the knowledge we gain through education. So wisdom here means it's more deeper, wider, in larger scale, related to deeper our attitude and our desires. Do you have the wisdom yourself to recognize that your own desires build up this life? You are keep chasing your own desires, which is you're not going to find anything. So when it comes to Dharma, the wisdom, developing wisdom is a different way of method. So that's why the meditation is important. In the very first level, meditation will help you to withdraw this kind of like a conventional mind. Because otherwise mind always with something go here and there. So in the tranquility level, it gives some kind of place to settle down a little bit. So in that way, you gain the space to enter to deeper, that there is something keep happening in us. And see that you and me different, look different, behave different, understand different way. We both cannot understand same thing suddenly. It's different. And sometimes certain things, maybe you understand very quick, but I can't. But maybe I understand something very quick, maybe you can't. Maybe some things we can understand very quick. And sometimes we need a very long process to understand things. So why it happened like that way? From where it come? So there is a reason that we build up inside. So seeing that is the wisdom in a certain way. It has different branches, but that is a one thing. So understanding yourself, you are in a system, you are in something. Beyond that what you think, or beyond that what you see, or beyond that what you experience. So once you know that knowing itself give the ability to withdraw, detach, divorce, exit from the repetition of that method. And once you have that, little by little, rather than go with it, rather than hold it, grasping it, clinging it, harboring it, you slowly withdraw. So then rather than go towards something, you start to stop the journey. So little by little step. So then learn to develop the wisdom. To change your attitude, you have to have some kind of wisdom, otherwise you can't. It's not because of somebody else beyond you, no. It is the system you build up yourself is so advanced than you think. So that's why. So look into that. And when it comes to meditation, in the very beginning with the tranquility meditation, allow you to calm down, and at the same time, little by little, effort, energy, discipline, and the method to tranquilize your mind, the wisdom, you develop. And then by the time, little by little, in that very moment while you practice, you slowly twist your deeper attitude. It's a 1 millisecond twist, spark, but that is keep a spark, keep twisting, and then by the time flip. It's not going to happen suddenly. Take time. Let it grow inside you. But remember, somehow you have to slowly change your point of view and change your attitude and set up the journey to bring that change to yourself. So with that, let's get into practice yourself a little bit. So your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. Bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Sopateva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. When it happens through the sensation, recognize it. Do nothing extra. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, the stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once. Like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ittavata cha ammi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Imaya Dhamma Dhamma Patipattiya Buddham Pujemi Dhammam Pujemi Sangham Pujemi Addaya Imaya Patipattiya Jati Jara Vyadhi Maranam Ha Paribundisami Idamme Punya Kammang Asavakkaya Vahang Hotu Sabba Dukkha Pamuntutu. Bless you.